Hello and welcome to Creative Design and Supply. Today we are talking about two different vinyls. This one right here we're going to talk about first. This is light sensitive. I just went out in the sun for just a few seconds just to show you. It didn't charge very much, but it's actually the UV light that changes them. Then I also have the heat sensitive, and we will talk about it in just a moment. On the light sensitive, all the colors start out white and they turn when exposed to sunlight. So they won't change in here. They're actually going back to white. On these, we have 4 different colors, and for the pressing time on this is 300, 8 to 12 seconds, and it's a medium press with a warm peel. These are layerable if you use this as the top layer. Alright, and you can apply it to cotton, uncoated poly, and cotton blends, excluding nylon. Now, just a little note on this, a permanent color shift will occur if you leave it out in UV light too long. And so let me go over the colors on these. Alright, this one is a pastel red, so it turns red, a pastel red, and then we have a pastel yellow, which you can still kind of see a little bit of the yellow. Alright, and then this one is a violet, and then a pastel blue. I also have a bag right here that I have made up of all the colors. I will go outside and set this and let you see on the colors and be right back. Okay, so I'm not quick enough because with the UV light it changes. You can see a little bit of the violet, some of those. I will post a picture of it white and then in the sunlight so that way you can see it. So on these right here, your FashionFlex Light Sensitive, this is made by Specialty Material. You can get a 12 by 20 for $6, and we have 4 colors. Now this is the heat sensitive, and the best way for me to show you, and we have 4 colors of it also. It's pressed at the same temperature, 300, 8 to 12 seconds with a medium press with a warm peel. These are the opposite of the light. These are colors that turn to white. Okay, and the FashionFlex is a polyurethane film that changes when exposed to UV or sunlight or heat, which is a matte finish when you press it. Super easy to cut and weed. Of course, 4 colors. Apply it to cotton, uncoated poly, fabric blends, excluding nylon. Okay, now this does not stretch, and you want to store this away from any UV lights or heat. Maybe place it in an opaque bag when not used, so that way it doesn't get overexposure. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to put it under my heat. I just have it up to about 200. It doesn't need much. Hover my plate over it. Okay. It's easier than me rubbing my hand, because you can rub your hand on it also. Really neat. I actually, on the light sensitive one, I put it on a white shirt so you couldn't see it unless you were in the sunlight. On a colored shirt, and whenever you go out in the heat, it will disappear, or vice versa, whichever one you liked. Alright, so on this one, your heat sensitive, 12 by 20 for $6 also. And this is the FashionFlex Heat Sensitive.